My name is Anthony Wallace. I'm a digital nomad who's been living in Asia since 2018. During the 2020 global pandemic, I spent 11 months in Nara, Japan, where I decided to focus my passion on retro video games. Since that time, I've dedicated my life to the things I love: traveling, meeting as many animals as possible, and being completely obsessed with video games. I returned to Nara at the end of 2022, where I saw old friends, made new ones, and completed my first video game, The Mayor of Sanctuary, for the Game Boy Color. Today, it's just more of the same: drinking coffee, playing games, writing, reviewing handheld consoles, kissing street dogs, and developing future video game projects. If any of that sounds interesting, keep watching. This is Nara Makes Games. What's up, guys? This is Anthony Wallace from Nara Makes Games. I'm here at my house, which is still very much under construction. I recorded my last video here, and I didn't realize how bad the audio was going to be in a big empty room, so I would not blame you if you turned that video off completely. But thought I'd give you guys another update, and I'll kind of repeat some of the stuff I said in that video. But basically, we have this house that's under construction. I designed this house myself during COVID using Photoshop and The Sims, and it's now almost finished. It's been kind of a nightmare waiting for this thing to be finished, but we're actually supposed to be moving in November 1st, and the outside still a lot of work to do, but the inside is almost done. I gotta think about what I want to tell you guys. When I first started doing these YouTube videos, I actually wrote a script and I memorized it, and then I would try to do it all in one go. And then quickly into doing these videos, I was like, I should just freestyle it and just say what I want to say. It's funny because I actually used to have sort of a problem with speaking and stumbling on my words, and it was sort of becoming a problem in my early 20s. And I developed this pattern of speech that you'll probably notice after I point it out. But I do this thing where I just basically take short breaks in the middle of my sentences if I don't feel like my brain and my mouth are on the same page yet. And I give them a second to sync up and want to have the same plan. So yeah, I feel like I've gotten decent at speaking on camera, even if I don't necessarily know what I want to say. But man, look how beautiful this is. This is our view from our house. But yeah, so what do I want to talk about? One of the main things I wanted to talk about was all the Incube8 stuff. In my last video, I had been pretty blatant about the Incube8 situation. They stole my game. They never paid me for it. And as I'm sure you can guess, that's been tough to just get over and move on from. There's been many times where I'm like, I'm not going to talk about it anymore. I'm just going to get past it. But it's like, why should I have to just shut my mouth and not say anything when I wasn't the one who did something wrong? But at the same time, I also don't want to just keep talking about it nonstop. So I've said many times that I'm going to stop talking about it. I'm just going to leave it alone. But they were selling my game for 1 year without ever paying me. And I never got accurate sales information. I never got accurate cost of production. So I was angry and I wanted to say something about it all the time. So what happened with that situation? I cut communications with them a long time ago. They never paid me. They never sent me any accurate info. And Shopify actually had to remove my game from their website forcefully because they violated copyright law. So my game is not on their website at all. So unless they contest that decision with Shopify, they're not selling the game anymore. So that's a big win in a really shitty situation that should have never happened. And that situation could have gone fine, and you know, I could have made a decent amount of money from the sales of my game, and so could they, and who knows, we may have done another print and we may have made other products. But yeah, I mean, that deal just didn't work out, and they took advantage, and I got $0 from Incube8 for the game. So Shopify removing it from their website is a big, hopefully, final nail in the coffin, and hopefully we can just get past this situation. So that's the Mayor of Sanctuary. The Mayor of Sanctuary is now on itch.io. I just put it as a name your own price, so you can download it for free. You can download the expanded version that I created, which part of that was to make the previous version obsolete. So you can download the original version without Incube8 information on it, and the expanded version for free, or you can name your own price and send me a couple dollars to make up for 3 years of my life and getting defrauded by a publisher. But yeah, so I would officially like to be done with all that Incube8 stuff and never have to think about it again. But yeah, so what's next is I've been working on this game for the film called Hippo, and it's been nice to have somebody else's project to work on, because it's like I don't even know what I want to do with my own stuff at this point. I had plans for the next game that was going to be for PC and Switch, and then I was like, I don't know if I want to commit to another 2 or 3 years right away. So then I was like, let me do this intermediate project, and I'll do another Game Boy thing. Take advantage of some of the new stuff in GB Studio and some of the experience I have now, and let me make another Game Boy experience. So I was going to make this thing called Seni, which was going to be this in-between project between the Mayor of Sanctuary and the next game. And then at some point I'm like, I don't even think I want to do that, because if I'm going to do anything at all, I want to do something substantial and something worth the time. So I'm like, I have this Hippo project that is going to end around Christmas time, and I'm like, if I'm going to start something new of my own, I don't want to be doing this little baby project. I want to do something real. So I haven't made any for sure decisions about what I'm going to do with game development, but I don't want to quit. But at the same time, there's a lot of days where I'm just like, can I even do this again? So I haven't decided that yet. The other big news is that I'm going to Nara again. I have my trip booked for December through February to go back to Nara. So that's kind of when I want to make a lot of these decisions, because the Hippo game will be done, and I'll be in Nara, and I'll have a chance to like truly get a break and just chill and think about what I want to do. And I don't even want to try to work on the next project if I decide to do it. I don't even want to work on it in Japan. I just want to think about it and think about if that's what I want to do. So by the end of that trip, which is the end of February, I would like to know what I want to do and commit to that, whatever that decision is, whether it's I'm going to work on a game but in private and take my time with it, or if I'm going to work on another big project publicly and share progress again, which is always tough, or if I'm going to work on a small one, or I don't know. I do think the next one should be PC and Switch, not Game Boy. I don't want those limitations of the Game Boy console anymore. Graphically and just the functionality of the game, I would like to be able to kind of do whatever I imagine. And I do have cool ideas that I would like to do. So, but again, I don't want to just say I'm going to do it and then in a month be like, I don't want to do it. So we'll see. But yeah, that might be the main updates. Is the Incube8 thing is hopefully 100% done. I'm currently working on the Hippo game for the film called Hippo, and I'm going to make my decision about the future of Nara Makes Games in Nara, Japan this winter. So yeah, Alright, my camera always dies at 10 minutes for some reason. Yeah, I got something I'm going to be posting in the next week too, something that I haven't talked about, and just a little small project that I've got going that is actually already done. So hopefully I didn't fumble my words too much. I do like to just freestyle it with these video diaries and just do the selfie camera on the arm. My arm's killing me. But man, look how cool this property is. This is our house. All this will be gone once the building is done. We got all this stuff everywhere from them painting and stuff, but this is our little patio area that we'll be able to come out here and do cooking and camping and make some fun videos. And of course the inside is freaking awesome, especially once we get the furniture in there, and we'll be doing, I could do my review videos. Hopefully I can be doing these videos but nicer, and could do anything. We just got to get in this stupid house. So wish me luck. I'll post this video later today, and I'm going to be posting some stuff on Patreon about my next project that I haven't talked about. And then yeah, you guys probably won't hear from me until December or something, but same old stuff. Main thing is just working on Hippo right now, and I'm waiting for that Aya Neo DMG to come so I could do the review for that before I leave for Japan. So I'm really hoping it shows up, because that's going to be my main thing I want to play in Japan. I'm so excited about that thing. I think that's going to kill the Analog Pocket, man. The Aya Neo. We'll see. Alright guys, I'm rambling now, so thanks for watching, thanks for supporting. I'll catch you guys next time. See ya.